What's going on, guys? Hope you all can hear me out there. This is Crypto Goshen. Y'all let me know if you can hear me out there. We are live. Y'all give me a thumbs up or something down in the chat, or just say, hey, I hear you. Hope you guys are doing well. Can y'all hear me okay? Hope you can hear me out there. Today obviously is a crazy day. Awesome. I hear somebody just Courtney, thank you. Good to have you guys join the Crypto Goshen live stream. Looks like we got several of you guys in the house, which is pretty cool. Ricky, welcome, sir. Bingui as Bigui has Bigui from Argentina. Argentina is in the house. Welcome. Epic Plays in the States. That's where I am on the East Coast. Welcome. Let's see, Courtney out of Peru. Welcome. Cool, buddy. What's going on? Sri Lanka is in the house. I hope I'm close, man. I'm not going to try to pronounce the whole name out of Argentina. Welcome, Vanish. Hey, welcome. Let's see. You guys see the bubbles, right? Today is all about the bubbles. I mean, what an epic day we are having in crypto. Look at this massive green wave that's happening out there. A couple ones I'll identify. And of course, part of what I want to do today, I want this to be an AMA where you guys can ask me anything relative to crypto. We're going to keep it all about crypto. The last live stream I did, I think, a guy asked me a lot of personal questions, which, on one end is okay, but this is all about me trying to help you guys make some money in crypto, and then vice versa, you guys trying to help me make some money in crypto. We got a lot of experts in the house and on the stream, so I appreciate y'all joining us. But if you look here, I mean, look at this. Arweave up 46%. That's in a day, guys. Imagine again, what we are getting from our local bank. We're getting one to maybe, if you are with a good one, maybe if you have a really nice deposit in your bank, maybe you're getting upwards up to 3, maybe 4%. But that's APY. That's not a daily percentage and all. But in one day, you see Arweave just ripping it, 46%. One of the things I've told you guys over the last year or so in making these videos, that as we were preparing to enter the bull market in 2024, actually it started late 2023, that you wanted to start building your crypto portfolio and your crypto bag with a handful of cryptocurrencies. Always encourage you guys to make sure that you had at least one meme token as part of your portfolio. And you guys can see in the top 100 market cap wise, again on cryptobubbles.net, Pepe up today 39%. That's one meme token. Look at Doge doing this thing. You're not gonna have a bull run without Doge doing this thing. Doge up a whopping 25%. Bonk on this Solana blockchain up another 13.3%. Just absolutely amazing. And then obviously she doing this thing 17.2% a day. Again, what a mega day in crypto. And so I'm going to continue to encourage you guys before I start, taking questions, and I'll continue the dollar cost average. We are just in the beginning of what I believe will be an epic bull run. It's going to probably be the most parabolic move that we've ever experienced in crypto. I know that sounds hyperbolic and all, but there are a lot of good things going on. As you guys know, we got the big money in the game now with these big fund managers as a result of the Bitcoin ETF that got approved over a month ago. We got the halving coming up, Bitcoin halving coming up in about a month and a half or so from here. You got upgrade going on with the Ethereum blockchain, but there are a lot of things going on. And then last but not least, there are a lot of narratives, as you guys know, that are playing out in crypto this year. I've talked about some in a couple of videos I've made. You got the DePin narrative, you have the AI narrative, you have the gaming narrative. It's a ton of them. And so part of what you want to do, is, if you have not already done so, as you start to construct your portfolio, make sure that you are adding coins that are part of these narratives that we expect to really do well in this bull cycle. All right, so let's see what kind of questions I see. Beneath Bitcoin 62,000, isn't that crazy? Keep in mind, Bitcoin, we'll look at pricing here. I mean, look at it, 62,614. Heck, that thing may exceed its all-time high of 69,000 at the end of the day today. Certainly by the end of the week. I mean, that's the thing about crypto. When it like runs like big time. It happens suddenly. And so that's why you can't sleep on it. But wow, to see that thing at 62,614, Ethereum now with $3,400 per coin. See Chainlink doing this thing. It's coming around. You guys know I made videos about some of these tokens that I expect to do extremely well in this bull market. Chainlink is one. I'm expecting at least a 10x. So I'm expecting between now and the end of the year that we'll see a $200 Chainlink. Shiba is going to do its thing. Just scrolling down, Mutable X, have some of that. We'll look at some of the ones a little later that I have. Recently bought some Filecoin. It's lagging a little bit, no, but it's going to catch up, no doubt in my mind. Typically what happens in these mega bull markets, obviously the top three blue chips, they get a lot of money initially, like Bitcoin, Ethereum, you got BNB. But then as folks start making a ton of money in these really blue chip cryptos, then they start transitioning those dollars to some of the lower cap cryptos. So you're going to start seeing a big pump. I mean, you think this something, don't be surprised in the next few days that we'll see some of these tokens up 80, 90, 100% in one day, which is pretty amazing. Let's see. Pablo, welcome. Coming from India. Good to have you. Uter, what's going on? Good to have you. Let's see here. Am I missing anybody? So again, I want you guys, go ahead and put in the comments a couple things to let me know what y'all are investing in. Let me know if y'all have any questions, anything that Crypto Goshen can help you with relative to your crypto journey. I'll be more than happy to get those answered in this chat. Keep in mind, of course, we are recording this, so this will be posted later on for others to look at and comment. So yeah, if you're doing something that I have not talked about in crypto that you think might be of some assistance and help to the Crypto Goshen community, let us know. Put that down in the chat below. So Uber, question, do you think this is going to be the next all-time high bull run, or there will be another drawdown soon? Yes and yes. How about that, Uber, Uter? So here's what I'm thinking, and this is typical with crypto. Now, we've had this massive run, guys. I mean, it's been massive the last few days. That is not sustainable. You'll find out in crypto. So it's not going to just continue to run, and we don't want it to continue to run. It needs to at some point take a breather. It needs to take a pause. It needs to relax, right? And so it's going to run up, and then at some point you're going to get a drawdown. That could happen actually in the next few days, which is okay. So Bitcoin could actually quickly go back down to between $50,000 and $55,000. That's fine, but the thesis still remains intact. I believe that Bitcoin is going to be in excess of $100,000 from a price standpoint this year. Actually, I think that's conservative, guys. My gut is we may see close to, and I know this sounds crazy, 200K. This is a different market. The previous markets we've had, where we've seen these massive bull run, that was pretty much done by retail investors when they just FOMO'd in. And they're not here, by the way, yet. They're coming, but they're not here yet. But the thing that's different about this particular bull market is the fact that you have big money in the game. Keep in mind, there are only 21 million of these babies here, this baby here, Bitcoin, only 21 million tokens. And so you got big money now entering the game. Imagine if every millionaire wanted a Bitcoin, one full one. There's not enough Bitcoin for every millionaire. And that's what we're going to start seeing. We're going to start seeing this price shock, right? People are going to start realizing, oh my God, Bitcoin, you know, they're going to have this halving coming up. It looks like obviously these ETFs are buying a ton of them every single day. I need to get me a portion of one. And you don't need to get a whole one. You know, there's some Michael Saylor and some others believe out there. Michael Saylor is just a beast when it comes to Bitcoin, CEO of MicroStrategy. But anyway, he believes that every single person in the world should have a 10th of a Bitcoin. And it gets a little pricey now. But long story short, it's not enough out there for everybody. So this is different. Big money is in the game. And so that's why I think we're going to just see this meteoric rise in the price of Bitcoin over the next 12 to 18 months. Wouldn't be surprised if it does something really crazy. Because typically when we say something is crazy in crypto from a price appreciation standpoint, when it actually happened, it's like double that or triple that or quadruple that, you know. So just continue to watch, but be vigilant. Make sure that you guys try to resist the urge to buy in a market like today, where everything is like up in excess of 20% or more. You want to try to buy on red days. Look at some of these that are red today, like Pith here. That's a token on the Solana blockchain that's sort of akin to what Link is doing. They are Oracle. But anyway, just continue to be vigilant, continue to dollar cost average. Now, there will be some tokens, you know, if you believe that Pepe is going to do a 10x from here, well, if you got money sitting around that's dead in a bank account, you may want to, you know, APN 1,000 or whatever your number is, right? But if you don't have a ton of money, fine, fret not. The key is the dollar cost average. So I hope that answered your question there, Uter. I think we're going to see both. We're going to see a meteoric increase in the price. We're going to see the normal pullbacks that we see, which are healthy. And then we're going to see that thing run again. And it typically runs higher than it did previously. Let's see. How do I see the mobile wallet? Mobile wallet. Give me a little more information there, Epic Plays. The mobile wallet. What mobile wallet are we talking about? When you say mobile, you're talking about the mobile token. And we'll talk about mobile in just a minute relative to the giveaway that we are doing today. And I have tweaked it some. Let's see, Vanish, if we get a stable 60,000 plus Bitcoin, then we can see some alt fly. And I agree with that wholeheartedly. That's what typically happens. Bitcoin, if it stabilizes around 60,000, man, some of these altcoins like Helium, right? You guys know that's on my list. I've bought a nice bag and all. It is, you know, at $9.72. Easy in my mind. Again, not financial advice, by the way. Let me make that clear. I'm telling you guys what I'm doing. I'm telling you my story. Do your own due diligence. But I see Helium easily doing a 10x in this bull market. It'll probably do something closer to a 20x. So that's 1,000% return if it does a 10x. Some of the other smaller coins. Let's go down the list just quickly. We're talking about tokens that can do 10, 20, 30x. Caspa is on my 10x list easily. Although it has a nice market cap, it's about $4 billion and all, but I think it'll get to 40 billion this bull market. Render, who knows what Render may do, right? I mean, Render, obviously the GPU side is just big, and AI. You think about what's happening on the equity side with NVIDIA. Render could do, and you know, if it does a 20x, you know, that's obviously getting close to what's almost a 60, because it's right now close to $3 billion. That's almost a $60 billion market cap. It could do $100 billion this bull market. So don't sleep on Render, but it's going to easily do a 10x. The same thing with the graph, easy 10x in my mind. We're going to show a little more here. Let's see. Now, I know some of you guys have your own tokens. We talked about Helium, Arweave. I sort of kicking myself. I've been watching this for the last week, and I just got distracted, but I should have been in this thing a week ago. You can see in the last 24 hours, it's up a whopping 46%. I still think it's low. I think that does a 10 billion plus market cap this bull market, but I just hate to buy it, you know, personally speaking right now, based on the run that it's had the last week or so. A Bonk, again, got to have a meme token. Bonk is one of my favorite memes for this bull cycle. I like Pith, however that is pronounced. Jasmine. Got a nice bag of that. Let's go back to questions. Let's see. Are you going to do a Patreon account to teach us? I know you said maybe before. All types of everything. That's something I'm still considering. Sorry, I got another screen here to my left. I got some people sending me some text messages. But anyway, it is something that I continue to consider doing. Just need to make it happen. So probably won't happen in the next couple of months, but it is on the radar. Let's see, Paul, thank you for joining us, Paul. Yeah, booking profit is important. Absolutely. And I can't stress that enough, Paul. It's one thing for us to be looking at all this green today and this pump we're seeing, this mega pump we're seeing. And then you're going to see a lot of more green as we move forward. But all of us, we have to promise ourselves to not be greedy, too greedy, I should say. I've been guilty of that. I've been in crypto, as you guys know, since May 2017. It's, we get all caught up in these numbers and go goo goo gaga when we see, the charts go hard to the right and up and all, but it's not real to you or me until we get those funds off this screen here and into our bank account. That means that you're gonna have to sell some along the way. So don't get too greedy. If you made a 5x, you should probably take your initial investment out, maybe a 3x. Get your initial out and play with house money. Now, again, we still, in my mind, we have a lot more room to run, but make sure that you are taking profits along the way. I can't say that enough. It's okay to take profits. Again, this makes us feel good, but it makes us feel even better when those dollars and those profits that we made end up in our bank account. So that's a really, really good thought, Paul. Let's see. Bitcoin 63.7. That is insane. That is insane. Cool, buddy. Mr. Goshen, can you make us a video on how to buy and sell tokens? I can certainly do that. I've done that. If you go back and look at the YouTube channel, I have made some how-to videos. Let's see. But if you have any specific videos, so when you say how to buy and sell tokens, and certainly there's a multitude of ways for us to buy and sell cryptocurrencies, as you guys know. And so you can buy from a centralized exchange, which is the easiest way to buy crypto. You attach your bank account or your debit card or credit card to whatever centralized exchange that you're buying it from, like Binance or KuCoin or in your country or Coinbase or Kraken. And then you make the purchase. The challenge is for most people, and I used to be that person back in 2017 when I discovered crypto, just trying to understand all the moving parts. The challenge is if you see some tokens that are not available yet on your centralized exchange, how do you go about buying them? How likely are you going to end up buying them on one of the decentralized exchanges like Uniswap or PancakeSwap, which is part of the Binance blockchain, or there's some other ones out there, Trader Joe. It's part of the Avalanche blockchain and some others. Jupiter, obviously a big one on the Solana blockchain. So that is the challenge that most people have. They know how to, once they set their account up, they know how to go in and make a purchase on the centralized exchanges. But the challenge is, how do I buy it when my token that I want is not on a centralized exchange? So if you have any specific tokens you're looking for to buy, let me know. I'll certainly be more than happy to make a video regarding that. And keep in mind, guys, part of what you want to do, if you see a token out there that you like, let's see, this is deepfake. Added that to the portfolio a couple of weeks ago. So this is not on most of the big exchanges in the US, certainly not on Coinbase or Binance.us. And so what I ended up doing, I had to buy it off Uniswap, right? And so if you're interested in me doing a video, if I've not done one already, I think I have, but if I have not done one, I'll do one. If you're interested in me doing a video on how to obviously show you guys how to purchase crypto on these decentralized exchanges like Uniswap or PancakeSwap, let me know. Put that down in the comments below. I'll be more than happy to do it. And I tell people at the end of the day, if you're looking to make big money off meme tokens, by the time, and there are some exceptions to that, but this is the rule for the most part, by the time a meme token makes a centralized exchange, a ton of money would have already been made. When I bought Shiba for like $187, this is like 3 years ago. Unbeknownst to me, when I bought it, I had no idea that $187 would turn to like $44,000. That's when I cashed out. It's just crazy. But I discovered it early. I bought it on Uniswap, this exchange here. And then it eventually made its way to Binance and Coinbase and all those. And it actually ran even further. No regrets, because I only put in, right at $200 and was able to cash out $44,000. But actually, had I not cashed out, just for the record, that's why, again, you can't be greedy. And just for the record, had I not cashed that Shiba out, I think at the time it was over 12 billion tokens. At the peak of its all-time high, I think I would have been close to like $400,000, which is crazy. But no regrets. All this is a lot of fun to me. Obviously, being in a position, I'm grateful that I am in a position, grateful to be living at this moment in time when we have a market like crypto happening, knowing that something like this is available to the masses, where you nor I have to be an accredited investor, where you or I we're excluded from some of these investments, like some, folks that have millions of dollars, where they get they get to go in early on some of these equities, when like ICOs, IPOs on the equity sides, where they get to buy low and sell high, right? Well, guess what? We have the same opportunity no matter where we are in the world to participate in cryptocurrency. And to know that we ended up front running the big money folks, because BlackRock and Fidelity, they just came on board with the approval of the ETF on the Bitcoin side by the SEC about a month ago. But you and I were already here. So that's one of the powerful things about cryptocurrency. Doesn't discriminate based on your socioeconomic status, doesn't discriminate on your geographic location. As long as you and I can connect to the internet, we can trade cryptocurrency. That is a beautiful thing, guys. Let's see here, Mr. Goshen. I read 60. Is it 64,000? Gosh, that's another thing. When the market starts moving like this, it's tough to keep your focus. Let's see. Paul asked the question, what about spammers? Why Goshen not saying anything on it? Why not take? At the end of the day, the spammers are going to spam, guys. So I get a ton of messages from you guys saying, hey, be careful. I am as aware as you guys relative to the spammers. And we try to do all we can to mitigate spammers being on the receiving end of rewards that we give out on this channel. We probably have given some winnings to scammers and all, and we'll try to winnow that as we move forward. So we'll do the best we can. I've gotten a ton of ideas from a ton of folks relative to how to, again, be even more careful in weeding scammers out and all, and these bots and whatnot. And we're going to continue to try to do that. But even with that being said, and just if you're somebody who has gone out and trained yourself on how to run bots, where you go in and flood somebody's YouTube, right, with these various different handles, where you're trying to obviously increase your chances of winning. There's a part of me that says, good for you. I'm not a fan of scammers and people trying to take advantage of the system, but that particular person actually went out and learned something that most of us don't know, right? And if they just so happen on this channel, are on the receiving end on some of the winnings that we give out, I'm just hopeful that if it lands in their hand, that number one, they're grateful. Number two, that they pay it forward. And number two, that they always realize that we're all blessed, as you guys know, to be a blessing. They're blessing other people with it. So that's my take on a scam. I'm not going to overreact to that, because that's just the landscape we're in. This is the internet. This is crypto. If there's something that's really obvious to me, I'm going to try to mitigate that. Part of what I'm doing now is, I'm trying to do more of these live stream. I'll be doing a lot more of these since I'm not going to say I've perfected the technology, but a lot more proficient at using it the second go around than I was the first go around. I just assumed that YouTube had all this stuff built into the platform, and they don't. And so now I'm looking at things like OBS and actually using Restream, which I used to use in my old job. That worked really well. So I'm actually streaming this particular live stream using Restream, which is, so far so good. I get to see everything on one big window, which is awesome. But I hear you relative to the botters, the scammers, and all that. Let's see. I learned a lot from you. Thank you. Sure. Epic Play. Thank you. Appreciate you being part of the channel. All right. So any more questions for Goshen? I know you guys are ready you want to know who's going to win. We're going to be giving away we're going to actually do 3 giveaways on this live stream of 5,000 mobile tokens. And we'll see how that goes. And then what I was thinking about prior to starting this live stream is we'll also do the 2 giveaways, as I mentioned in this video here. We'll do 2 good giveaways, as I mentioned here, to those who have been with the Goshen channel for a while. And I think what I'm going to do there is the minimum amount of time is going to have to be 6 months. And so that'll be separate from the live giveaway here. But I'm going to, I'll end up leaving a form down in the description below. You'll need to fill that out. Certainly, you need to be not only a subscriber to the YouTube channel, but also the Telegram, which we'll talk about a little more. But we're going to do 2 10,000 mobile token giveaways there. And then I'm going to go live, believe it or not, for the first time on Telegram. And we're going to be doing that later on today. We're going live later on today. It's going to be 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're not part of the Crypto Goshen Telegram, you probably want to go ahead and subscribe. We're going to be doing a couple more giveaways there as well. Again, you guys know we are all about trying to help and bless others. At the end of the day, life is short. So we just want to make sure that we are being helpful to mankind writ large. Let's see, what else do we have? There's a couple of the things I'll highlight relative to the YouTube channel. And I hope everybody's, y'all let me know if you guys have actually signed up for Grass. Not for me, but for you. Grass.io, obviously there's no token yet, may be the easiest way that any of us have ever been able to get free money from crypto or crypto platform. Right now, they are still in their beta phase. They're going to be going live hopefully in the next week or so. But if you have not joined Grass, either with my link or your friend's link or somebody's link, you need to do that. And obviously, this is all based on them using your available internet bandwidth. Keep in mind that companies are doing that anyway. That's why when you and I get online and go to a particular page, if we're looking to shop and all, then you start seeing all these other ads relative to something that you would have looked up a couple of weeks ago. You're thinking, man, are they following me? The answer to that question is yes. They are watching 24/7. The only difference, and there's a big difference between what they're doing and what Grass is doing, is Grass is compensating you for the same thing for the most part. And so if you are not in Grass, obviously I have a link in the description I'll have it here in this video and in previous videos. But again, you can use anybody's referral link. You will need to use a referral link to join, but you got to take advantage of that. Don't leave any free money on the table, guys. Can't say that. No, don't leave free money on the table. This is easy money. And I have my own thoughts about what I might potentially see in light of the number of points I've been accumulating in Grass since December. I started actually December last year, so not that long. But I'm expecting, and we'll see, it's my own expectation, maybe $10,000 plus once they go live. It could be just $500. And guess what? If it's $500, I'm going to be grateful. I'm going to receive it because I know I can take that $500 and actually cause that to grow another like 10x, change that $500 to $5,000. So again, if you're not in grass.io, and the full website is this, but you'll need a referral link, you need to make sure you're in it. Let's see, I learned to play a lot. Going back to the questions. Acupressure, thanks for joining us. Can you tell us on how to make more tokens/rewards on Helium Mobile Wi-Fi? That is a really good question. I sort of teach that, as you probably saw in that video I made about the Wi-Fi. And being that, you guys are on this live stream, you're going to get a bonus. I'm going to show you all how to really take advantage of that right now. I have one at home and connected to Helium phones and playing videos on Helium hotspot, but rewards are fast. Okay, so you pretty much know how to do it. So I actually have an indoor hotspot. I recently installed one outside of my home, an outdoor hotspot, but the one that's making me the most dollars right now is that indoor one. Another thing that is pretty obvious relative to the indoor one, it is all about the data that we run through these hotspots. And so I'm going to end up putting an indoor hotspot I have a friend of mine that actually has a beauty supply shop, I should say. So I'll end up putting one out there. But in the meantime, I wanted to test it in my home. And so, once I got it installed, I think the first day I may have earned like 400 mobile tokens, which is obviously a blessing because these free tokens. And by the way, just a side note, I'm going to digress just a minute. If you are in the United States and you're not on Helium Mobile, you're throwing away money. I mean, I've been blown away, not only with the service, because it's literally nationwide in the US, but to know that a mobile phone provider has been created by the people and where the people are benefiting, whereas we are helping them grow their network through that discovery mapping feature within your mobile app and all that they're paying us every day in mobile tokens. That is just so cool, right? And as you guys know, I actually was part of a pilot they did over a year ago, and I had no idea that the tokens were going to have any value. Well, let me change. I knew they would have some value, but I was blown away when the mobile token started to run like late November, December. They ended up giving me like 2 million tokens doing this pilot phase over a year, where I ended up investing in a CBRS radio. That's one of the cell radio towers on the Helium platform. Paid in excess of about $2,800 for it. But to know that those 2 million tokens that they gave me, it was like 2.7 million, got up to about $18,000 in market value at the mobile token all-time high. It's pretty crazy. So I sold some, obviously. I think I mentioned that in the video. And now they have these hotspots where you can also generate, going back to your question, Acupressure, they have these hotspots where you can actually earn additional mobile tokens. And by the way, we're going to run here for about an hour, so I got another 30 minutes. But anyway, once I got mine hooked up, I realized that I needed to add more phones on the hotspot to run more videos. I just literally run data on the phones that are available. So I have maybe a handful of phones here where I'm paying it $20 a month. My wife has her phone. So when that phone sits, I start running videos. You get on YouTube and just let videos run for hours. And I'm averaging right now on the indoor hotspot about 2,700 mobile tokens a day. On the outdoor one, it's been running now for about a week and a half, not so much, doing about 450 mobile tokens a day on the outdoor one. But again, it's all free money. I'm telling people, I expect the price of the mobile token to exponentially grow during this bull market. And so what we want to be doing right now is we want to be accumulating as many mobile tokens that we possibly can. I'm not selling any. I am going to be giving away 30,000 over the next few days here to you guys, because just to say thank you for being part of the channel and all. And certainly once you get it, you can sell it. I got a couple people sort of interested. A couple people assumed that they couldn't qualify for this giveaway because they were, if they won, that they were receiving the mobile tokens, and they somehow sort of equated the tokens to not being able to get the service in their respective country. Yeah, so Helium Mobile phone service is only specific to the US, but the mobile tokens, remember, it's crypto, so it's a cryptocurrency. So anybody in the world can own the token. And so if we were to go here, we type in mobile. Here, good to see it up a little bit today. It's interesting. There we go. So remember, the way we research it, we find the token on CoinGecko. You can also use coinmarketcap.com. We go into markets, and it lets you know where you can actually trade them. And you got BitGet. That's pretty much, big centralized exchange that's available to most people in the world. You got Gate.io. So once you get, if you are on the receiving end of these tokens that we're going to be giving away today, you're going to be able to literally go, once you get them, you can trade them on KuCoin or whatever and get the money if you want to. Your call. And there's some other exchanges here. You go down, you can do it on the decentralized one like Radium, crypto.com. So again, you don't need to have the service, the mobile service, the 5G service, the phenomenal service. You don't need the service to qualify for the giveaway, is the bottom line. But again, I got like 3 inquiries regarding that. And so let's see, go back to questions. So I hope I answered your question, Acupressure. That's the way I'm rolling with the indoor hotspot. Man, we got several phones that we are running just videos that as they sit idle in the house, we just let videos run on it. And of course, they have to be connected to the Helium hotspot. They do max you out every month per phone through the hotspot at 30 gigs. So if your phone exceeds 30 gigs in that month, you stop earning the mobile tokens via that hotspot until your bill renews. So just FYI regarding that. Not fast. Let's see. And of course, the speed of the hotspot is based on the speed of your internet as well. So I have a gig connection. I have fiber at the house. So yeah, the speed is really good on my end. Giveaway time, of course. Open discussion on your TG channel so we can. I've considered that Uter 1998 opening that. I'll probably end up doing it. Part of what I don't want to do, when I do it, I am going to do it. But if I start being inundated with spam messages and all that, Certainly, we can block individuals who are part of the channel and all, but if it gets out of hand, we'll shut it back down. But I am going to do that at some point. It's good thought. Easy money on Helium. Amen and amen to that. And it's going to be a lot. It's going to be easy, big money as the price of that token continues to appreciate. Let's see. Ramen and Company. Are you 55? What is 55? Are you 55? Where's 55? Are you 55? Now, is that, are you asking me, am I 55 years old? That's funny. Let's see. Radium is great for buying and selling faster. Yeah, I guess you meant radium. Is that right, Paul? I've been running videos all day long, but not getting 27. Yeah, you say you have 2 phones hooked up and a couple of tablets. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, I don't know all the details there. Acupressure. I know yesterday, I think Rand had 4 devices running through that indoor hotspot, got like 2,700 tokens. The day before, got like 3,900. It's crazy. Okay, Melody, let's see, what does Melody have with the diverse range of application used in the Helium network? How does it ensure data privacy and security for users across domain? That's a good question. That's above my pay grade. Now, having said that, if you were to look at Helium's white paper, you can go to helium.com. They have a ton of information out there about the security and all that. You could also, if you're part of Helium, you get access to the support. You can also ping support with that question. But yeah, don't want to use this live stream to talk about that kind of information because ultimately I'm limited as to what I can tell you there since I don't work for Helium. Let's see, any other questions, guys? Another thing I'd like to posit to you guys, somebody asked me to make some videos on how to purchase. Any other videos you guys would like to see emanate from the Crypto Goshen YouTube channel, put those down in the comments below for me, please. And as you're doing that, I'm just looking at my notes. Make sure we covered everything I wanted to cover in this live stream. It's getting close to 20 to 1 p.m. here in the States. Let's see, I will do some tweaking on my hotspot, but you are right about the 30 gigs. Yep, absolutely. Just, and I'm going to pull, I mentioned grass, but you know, free money, you got to get the free money. So another one out there, and it's not, they don't have a live tokens. You probably have seen me make the video. It's Natix. Yeah, this one here. And I have been told, and I have seen and read that if you don't have a car, so this is literally, it's akin to HiveMapper. So this is a DePin project, decentralized physical infrastructure network project, just like HiveMapper and some others out there, Dymo and whatnot. But this, as you guys may have seen in a video I made, you literally download the app from the App Store, which is what I did. Then I went out and bought me a car mount to put in my car. And now as I go out, I just literally map the streets as I'm riding around, and I'm earning right now the points. And those points are going to be, it's going to put us in a position at some point where we can convert those to the token that will be coming out in the next few months or so. But again, another free application, another way to potentially make some really nice free money. So if you're not doing Natix, please do it. Obviously, I have a link, referral link in the description below and previous videos. But again, you don't have to use my referral link. You can use anybody that is already part of the Natix platform. But again, another way for you and I to earn some free money. I also mentioned Silencio too in a previous video. Let's see, with the diverse range of, I read that one. Tweaking. Which video is for commenting this video right after? That's a great question. So here's what I'm going to be doing. So let's start. Let's see any other questions before we get into the giveaway stuff. Can you include your referral link to get grants so that I can use? Yes. And I'll just show you where that is right now. So if you're on my channel, you go here, you open this up.
You're sending.
Pause that. You're going to obviously expand that out here. And you'll see it's right there. And I keep this posted in all the videos I make. So that's where you can actually get that referral link there. That's for you, Acupressure. Paul, make the form with file premium handle, so minimum few dollars only really. That is good. I've considered that. We'll see. Let's see. Ask for if I will handle that free one. Yeah, that's a good point. The first one I did, it didn't matter because I wanted people to have some exposure to FIO. Was the big thing for me. It's going to help all of us to be able to transact business and crypto a lot easier. I may require that they purchase one. We'll see. This video got spam. Of course, they all do. They all do. Got it. Thanks. Okay. All right. Let's talk about why you guys are really here. Let me decline that. Let's talk about the giveaway. All right. So let's see here. You guys we have on. Just going back to look at some of the Omar left. Omar, you still in the chat, man? I'm just looking at some of you guys that signed in early. Omar Fernandez, are you still in the chat? If so, just give me a shout in the comment. And by the way, I'm just going through the list. I see Eric is still in the chat. Ricky Nguay, the Guay. Cool Daddy still in the chat. Danish. Okay. All right, so here's what we're going to do. I'm just trying to come up with a very interesting way here to give away the 5,000 tokens. So we have okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Again, thank you guys for being part of the live stream once and again. Appreciate you just taking the time out of your busy schedule to join us. Can't say that enough. And so I am ready to announce the first 5,000 mobile token winner. And that person is going to be Acupressure. Congratulations. Congratulations. So here's what I'm going to need for you to do. I'm going to need for you, in fact, let me say, let's type this in. $5,005K winner. So if you would send me your Solana, because remember the mobile token is on the Solana blockchain. So send me your mobile token address via a Telegram chat over to me, please. So congratulations to you again. And let me know that you're still on, because I don't think I've considered me LOL. That's great. So you're still here? I'm gonna give you a couple minutes to respond. Acupressure, you still with us? Oh, I see you. I see you. See you, buddy. Yeah, there you are. So again, congratulations to you. You're the first recipient of the 5,000 mobile tokens. So kudos to you, sir. The other winner for today's live stream, we're going to do two more. I told you I was going to do three. Let's see. Melody, you still in the house? Melody 1, are you still in the house? Give me a shout if you're still in the house. If you are the second winner of the 5,000 mobile token giveaway. Is Melody 1 still in the house? Give you another 15 to 30, another 30 seconds to respond. Okay. Another 15 seconds. Come on, Melody. Hope you're still with us. I don't see. Okay. Another 5 seconds. He was switching camera. I love that. You're not trusting anybody. I'm early. That is funny. All right, we are moving on. So next person. Now this particular guy's been he's been around for a while. always sending me notes and liking things that we're posting on various social media platforms, from Telegram and Twitter/X, also YouTube. But Niche, you are the man. Congratulations. Congratulations. You have won 5,000 mobile tokens. You know what to do. Send me your mobile token wallet address or a coin address, and I will get you those tokens. Just give me a shout to let me know that you actually heard your name. There you go. You are welcome. Appreciate you being part of the channel. You've been with us for a while, so very appreciative of that. We have one more to go. I'm just sort of scrolling through, y'all. That's all I'm doing. One more to go. And if you guys, by the way, have a better way of me giving this away live, I'm open to it. Ultimately, I know I'll do what I do, but if y'all have a better way, any other ideas, y'all let me know. I am open to listening. Okay. Let's see. Last but not least. All right. So we have awarded. We got Vanish is in the house. Let's see. That is funny. Acupressure in the house. All right, Paul. You're the person. You're the guy. You're number 3, man. 3 is your number today. So you are on the receiving end of 30,000. I'm not 30,000. No, you're thinking, man, I wish 5,000 mobile tokens. So congratulations to you, Paul Abraham. Congratulations, Paul. Just let me know you heard your name. Yep. Excellent. Congrats, Paul. All right, guys, so we are, again, so that's 15,000 mobile tokens that we just gave away here on this live stream. Remember, all of you guys, if y'all can just hit me via Telegram. My Telegram handle is in the descriptions, in several descriptions of these videos that I put out. So shoot me your token address. We'll get that over to you pronto. And then what I'll be doing at 4 p.m. today, Eastern Standard Time, I'll be doing a couple more giveaways there, 2 5,000 token giveaways via Telegram. That's going to be at 4 p.m. again, Eastern Standard Time. And then what we're going to be doing in this particular video, so going back to that question that somebody posed earlier, what I want folks to do, and I'm going to give people who didn't have the opportunity to be on the live stream to go back and look at the video. Going to have them to make a comment in this video. They can comment however they want, but there will be a form in this in the description of this video that you're going to be required to fill out if you want to qualify for the 10,000 mobile token giveaway. We're going to do 2 of those, so that's an additional 20,000 mobile tokens that will be given away. You'll need to complete the form, get it back to me, and then on Friday we're going to be making the announcement for the 2 people who actually won from the form giveaway that we're doing. So, hey guys, appreciate your time. We're going to go ahead and close it out. Is there anything y'all have for me before we close it down here in a couple minutes? Anything else? I'm done. Okay, I'll be on the lookout. Paul, in fact, I saw it just pop in my phone here. And the video winners. Yeah, so be good. We're not gonna, because so here's what I'll do. I'll do maybe 1 video winner. We'll do 1, and I'll name that person. The part of what I don't want to do, going back to what you guys have been saying, I did notice that we were inundated with a lot of spammers and whatnot in that video. I'll probably do 5,000 mobile. Let's see, do we want to do, yeah, we'll do a 5,000 mobile token giveaway from the video I made a couple of days ago. So I'll identify that person and I'll just send them a note. I'll reply to their comment in that video to let them know. I'm not going to choose them here, contrary to what I said when I did the video, because again, I really trying to do all I can, like you guys have sort of suggested and intimated, trying to do all I can to mitigate giving tokens to spammers and scammers and all those folks and all. But I'll go through that list and then I'll send a reply to the person who's chosen as winner and get that to them. And then we'll continue to do what I just said. We'll have another giveaway at 4 p.m. via the Telegram. And then we're going to do 2 more giveaways via the form. So that is all I have on my end. You guys continue to be safe out there. Be vigilant as you are interacting with these various platforms. Ton of scammers out there trying to get your seed phrase and everything else. So be careful as you're buying crypto. This is Crypto Goshen. Thanks for your time. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. And remember that you and I are blessed to be a blessing. Have a great one. See you guys. Bye-bye.